8 points this hour. I'm Michael Toscano.
Today's the day to get motivated, to be inspired, to start listening. And now with Audible, for just $14.95 a month, you get any audiobook of your choice and 2 Audible originals. Plus, for the first time ever, exclusive fitness and wellness programs, all included with your membership. And if you don't like a book, exchange it at any time. So make today the day you start listening to Audible. Start your 30-day trial and get your first audiobook for free at audible.com.
Psst. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Holiday Inn Express wants to let you in on a little secret. You can now get at least 25% off at holidayinexpress.com during our cyber sale. We'll even throw in free breakfast. Just kidding. Breakfast is always included in your stay at Holiday Inn Express. Book now and save at holidayinexpress.com. Terms apply.
Did you ever think about hosting your very own radio show? Here's how.
Hey, Tampa Bay, did you know you can have a 1-hour program on the Tan Talk Radio Network for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many Tampa Bay stations? That's right. We'll put you on the radio for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many stations. Check it out today. Use your program to promote yourself, your business, or someone else's business. Call Lola Jean, the broadcast queen, 727-510-7622. That's 510-7622. Call Lola Jean now to check out your Tan Talk Network program. In addition to network radio, we'll stream your program in audio and video all over the world. Call Lola Jean now, 727-510-7622. Call today. Your network 1-hour program can start tomorrow. Broadcast your message in audio and video on the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Hi, this is John Austin, host of the Book Club on the Tan Talk Radio Network. I spent 35 years in publishing, and today I want to tell you about a book that could change your life. The book is No Cash, No Problem. The author is Dave Wagenford. Dave Wagenford is one of the greatest barter experts in the world. He's bartered over $500 million in goods and services. If you want to remodel your home, but the cost is just too high, or maybe there's an automobile that you have dreamed of owning, but thought you just couldn't afford. Well, this book will allow you to do both of those things, plus hundreds more with little or no cash. Maybe you're a business owner with a cash flow problem that leads to low or non-existing profits. Read this book and see how you can increase your cash flow and your profits by time-proven techniques. The book again is No Cash, No Problem, and you can buy it now online at www.tantalknetwork.com. Click on the book and follow the instructions, or pick up the phone and call Lola at 727-441-3311. The book costs only $6.99, so do yourself a favor and buy the book today.
Hi, I'm Dawn Reese. Expedia Cruise Ship Centers everywhere under the sun sale. Choose your paradise, soaking in the sun and setting your watch to the gentle rhythm of the surf. Yes, your tropical cruise could be just around the corner. Book yours now with Expedia Cruise with Dawn Reese. Free drinks, free gratitudes, $350 credit, specialty dining, $750 in savings, reduced deposit, and you can call now 727-871-7788 as I'm your vacation consultant and look forward to working with you.
Cyberknife Center Tampa in Tampa says, by opening our hearts for the holidays and joining in for our Toys for Joy campaign, we can show these children that they can still count on grown-ups for strength, support, and most of all, love. That's message courtesy of Cyberknife Center Tampa at 5935 Webb Road in Tampa. They're always working to move our community in a positive direction. For more information, call 813-657-4004. That's for Cyberknife Center Tampa on the air because they care about our community. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas.
If you would like to become a wholesale buyer of the premium quality longevity product that you hear about right here on the Tan Talk Radio Network for personal service, you can pick up the phone right now and call Lola at 727-441-3311. Again, that's Lola at 727-441-3311. Or for even faster service, log on to tantalkhealth.com. That's tantalkhealth.com. Here's to your health and longevity.
Are you glad that Hurricane Florence missed you? That's understandable. But have you considered those who live where Florence did her worst? Just a year ago, Tampa and St. Petersburg suffered damage from a hurricane. Remember how long it took to recover? During that crucial time, the Red Cross was here to help. Now, the Red Cross needs your help. Please donate generously to redcross.org. Please help them help others.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
It's Monday! Do you need some Monday motivation? The Shop Local for Good News team is here. I'm Karena Morrison, and we're bringing you the good news stories of our neighbors doing good in our neighborhoods.
You can find us on Facebook Live on the Shop Local for Good page, and we're looking forward to your calls.
Let's get this Shop Local for Good News conversation started, shall we? Happy Monday, everybody. This is Karena Morrison with the Shop Local for Good News on the Tan Talk Radio Network. This is going to be a fantastic week. We've got lots coming up. And today's show is going to be a live call-in show. So you never know what's going to happen. If you're out and about or having a cup of coffee and you got your phone handy, you can call into our show. The first hour, we're going to be reaching out into the nonprofit world. So if you volunteer for a local nonprofit, if you're a nonprofit leader, the first hour of our show is the Benevolution Foundation hour. And the Benevolution Foundation is a nonprofit incubator that was founded this year by my family. And basically what we like to work with are locally focused, all volunteer managed nonprofits. I find that they're the ones that get the vast majority of the focused nonprofit work done in our neighborhoods. And all too often, they aren't available. They don't qualify for the big grant funds. So the Benevolution Foundation works with them on reaching out into our community, encouraging our neighbors to volunteer with them, encouraging our neighbors to donate to the Benevolution Foundation in their name, and then we help them with grant funding. The number here at the Tan Talk Radio Network is 727-441-3000. That's 727-441-3000. Or if you're listening in from the interwebs, you could call in at 866-826-1340. That's for those of you that may be in a different area and you need to call a toll-free number. Now, our second hour is our Shop Local for Good hour, where we're encouraging today our small business owner friends who do good in their neighborhood as well as serve our neighbors at their small businesses to go ahead and give us a call too. Our very, very professional and very friendly Ed will be answering the phones. Thanks to Ed. He's the producer every Monday morning. We appreciate him spending Monday mornings with us and making sure everything runs smoothie. You like that one, Ed? Everything's running smooth.
So something you drink.
It is. We're also live on Shop Local for Good, the Facebook page. So if you are on our Facebook page and you are watching, drop a comment below. And Lorena is the camera people. She's also the Facebook Live watcher. And she'll let me know that you're there, and we will give you a shout out on the radio. So I want to explain a little bit more about the Benevolution Foundation and why I felt compelled to launch it. Over the last, I'd say at least 20 years, I've worked alongside of some really phenomenal local nonprofits and national ones. In fact, I'm still serving on the board of a couple of national ones. And I've found some challenges that they were all dealing with. And I figured I had some ideas that I could put into play. And I kind of needed the flexibility of having my own nonprofit. Not to mention, I've worked pretty hard on building up a reputation in the community of being a fierce advocate of local issues, and basically my integrity means everything to me. So I hope that when you think about me, you think that I am somebody that you trust. I do have a core team of people, small business owners, nonprofit leaders that I can rely on for feedback, and community leaders as well. So I launched the Benevolution Foundation as a 501c3 nonprofit. That means that your donations are tax deductible. We do appreciate any and all donations. What I tell the nonprofits that I'm training is showing your appreciation for any amount of time or dimes is always vital in your mission. Because there are so many options for our neighbors to support. And, if they don't feel appreciated, they will find someone else. So just want to let you know that you are appreciated. Even if you're like the widow's mite and you only have a mite to give, that's more than some others might. It might. Anyway, y'all have to excuse me. It's been a long weekend. So first of all, okay, a little humor. I want to know who put together Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Shop Small Saturday. We're going to have to figure out a name for Sunday because, Sunday's feeling kind of left out. And then the other name for Monday that I'm changing to MarketSpace for Good Monday because I want y'all to get off the keyboards. So, and then tomorrow is Giving Tuesday because after you spend all that money, you got to give to somebody. So if you haven't picked a nonprofit or if you're looking for an extra one, the Benevolution Foundation is on Facebook, and we do have a fundraiser going on, and we would appreciate your donations during Giving Tuesday. We also are recommending a couple of nonprofits that we've done some work for, or work with, volunteering with. We've volunteered with. And they've got wonderful missions. They're all volunteer managed. The first one is our winner from the annual Macaroni and Cheese Fall Festival, the winner of the People's Choice Award. So we do want to give a shout out to Bailey's Way Rescue. They're an all volunteer managed rescue group. And what Bailey's Way does is they don't have a building, brick and mortar shelter per se. So what they do is they rescue dogs that are in kill shelters, and then they find foster homes for them. So, and their team is phenomenal. Oh, I love working with their team. And so what they get for winning the People's Choice Award is Shop Local for Good. Our team will be working with them all year on helping them with some of the social media tricks that we've learned over the past 10-ish years, and help them grow their presence online. I am working on updating our website, so you'll get to see a feature article about the Bailey's Way Rescue Mission. And I'm sure that they have a fundraiser going on for Giving Tuesday. So if you have a few spare dollars, please consider Bailey's Way Rescue. The second nonprofit that I would like to highly recommend is our Friends with Kids campaign. I love Kids Campaign's mission. I've known Christine and her team for many years. They have a dual mission. One of them is what I'm passionate about as the serial volunteer. That's a volunteerism mission. So basically, they encourage people to get out into their community and volunteer on projects. They do it themselves. They once a month they help out a group that feeds the homeless in downtown Tampa, and they do other things too. But so basically, part of their mission is volunteerism. So if you're volunteering in the community, or even if your teenagers want to volunteer on a project that they're passionate about, They can ask their neighbors or their grandparents or their aunties or their uncles to sponsor their volunteer work and make a donation to Kids Campaign. Another idea that they have that I like is say you want to wear jeans to work and you bribe your boss. Hey, boss, we'll donate to Kids Campaign, $10 each if you let us wear jeans to work. See, that's what you got to work together with the boss on that one. And then Kids Campaign benefits. Now, where does the money go? Kids Campaign is an all volunteer managed and operated nonprofit. So what they also do is they raise funds to help pediatric cancer families that are living with the challenges of pediatric cancer in their life with some of their expenses that they can't get covered. Travel expenses for doctor's appointments, things like that. So it's a phenomenal group, and once again, it's all volunteer managed. So that's Bailey's Way Rescue Group. They're an all volunteer managed foster group for puppy dogs, and Kids Campaign. Our friends with Kids Campaign. And if they don't have Giving Day campaigns on their walls, I'm pretty sure you can donate to them through Facebook. So find them. You can find them both on Facebook, Bailey's Way Rescue Group and Kids Campaign. And going back to the Benevolution Foundation, which is, by the way, on Facebook, we do have a Giving Tuesday campaign going on. Part of this show is the Benevolution Foundation block because I feel that it's very important to tell the stories of our neighbors doing good in our neighborhoods, especially the nonprofits that may not necessarily be able to afford a radio show. So what we're asking on Giving Tuesday is that you consider to donate to the Benevolution Foundation to help cover our passion, our mission on the Tan Talk Radio Network to keep telling the stories about the nonprofits doing good in our neighborhood. Now, once again, if you volunteer, if you're a leader, or if you just know of a nonprofit doing good in our neighborhood, we want you to call in. It's 727-441-3000 if you're in the Tampa Bay area, or you can call in at toll free 866-826-1340, and Ed will get you on the air with me. So a little bit more about the Benevolution Foundation, because I know lots about it because I founded it. So another thing that we're doing to help raise funds with the Benevolution Foundation is the MarketSpace for Good has plenty of room on our walls. And we understand how passionate local artists are about doing good in their neighborhoods. And there is so much talent out there that we are launching an Artist for Good campaign at the MarketSpace for Good. I met with our first artist yesterday. He's phenomenal. He does a lot for human rights. And he's going to be putting up his artwork on the walls of MarketSpace for Good. And then he will be donating a portion of his sales to the Benevolution Foundation to help us stay on the air and also build some grant funding for the nonprofits that we identify on projects that they apply for, because we do have a grant process open right now. So that link is available on the nonprofit page of Facebook. That's the Benevolution Foundation. But going back to Artist for Good, we have wall space and we have shelf space. Unlike some situations where artists are required to pay up to 40% of their proceeds or their hardware, and the MarketSpace for Good is working with them. So 25% of the purchase price of your local art will be donated to the Benevolution Foundation. So I like that idea because it's fair to the artist, and then it helps us. It helps the Benevolution Foundation do even more good in our neighborhood. So that is what is happening at the Market Space for Good. Once again, Market Space for Good is normally closed on Monday, but we are switching it up and encouraging our neighbors to get off their keyboards and make it a Market Space for Good Monday. Market Space for Good is an entrepreneur incubator. Much like the Benevolution Foundation is a nonprofit incubator, the Market Space for Good is an entrepreneur incubator. So each shelf actually represents a local business in our community. And every one of the local businesses that we showcase give back to our community in some form or fashion. So when you're shopping with the Market Space for Good, you're doing good in your neighborhood as well. You're helping to support a local small business owner and helping to support them in their efforts to support the nonprofits or the missions that they're passionate about. And we can tell you all about that because the Shop Local for Good team manages them. So we're kind of like a cloning machine for market vendors. So they can be out at other events while we're showcasing their products, their local products in our retail space at the Creative Suites in downtown Clearwater. That's 628 Cleveland Street, 628 Cleveland Street. Shop Local for Good is also launched November 10th. We launched a Saturday community market. So on the beautiful private patio of Creative Suites, Station Square, Creative Suites. It's a beautiful patio. We neighbor Station Square City Park, so you can see the park right through it. We've launched a Saturday community market. We do have space available. It is $50 unless there's a special event. Then there's a slight upcharge of $25 so that we can maximize the marketing of us being there. And that's part of what you get when you pay an event fee to Shop Local for Good team. Some market vendors do not understand that. You're not just paying for a table and the tent to cover your head. Yes, we do provide the table and the event tent. Just ask Karena. She is our event tent assistant because several of us need her eyeballs because the numbers on the poles are way too small. Right, Lorena? Mm-hmm. So she has the map and she tells us the numbers of the poles because we have 2 10 by 30 tents that we set up every Friday night. And then we have tables. And the patio opens right out onto Cleveland Street. This Saturday is a extremely special event being put on by Ruth Eckerd Hall. It's Miracle on Cleveland Street. So they're shutting down the blocks, the 400, the 500, and the 600 block of Cleveland Street. So it'll be shut down. There's going to be ice skating and rock'em sock'em robots and bounce houses and lots of food and lots of fun. And Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus are going to be at Station Square City Park. And they're going to have an official tree lighting, which is also right next door to us. So if you want to be on the private patio with the Shop Local for Good crew, we got a good crew this Saturday. There are a couple spaces left. You can email me at it's Karena, Karena, at Shop Local for Good. It's not the number. It's 4 as in for good. We will update the Facebook Live. I'll comment in it later when I'm at the store with my email, or I'll just comment with the inquiry form because how it works is Shop Local for Good provides we're committed to a non-compete policy. So not only will we have vendors on the patio that you'll get to meet, you'll also be able to shop in our indoor retail space, which is the Market Space for Good Creative Suite, where there are at least 10 vendors right now. We do have some shelf space. if you're interested. We're going to have some local authors out there on the patio, so you can buy a book and have it autographed as a special gift for someone in your life. I know that Tom Cuba will be out there. He has a great book. It's called Growing Up. It's got really cool stories for kids that are unique and life lesson. Right, Lorena? She's like, yes, Mom, it's Monday. Do we have anybody on Facebook Live yet? No. All right. I'm reminding you guys, it's 441-3000. You can call in, or I could just talk for the whole 2 hours by myself, talk to myself. You know what that's called in the home education world? A parent-teacher conference. I'm a home educator too. So going back to the MarketSpace for Good and the Saturday Community Market, this Saturday, because of Macy's Miracle on Cleveland Street, we are going to be open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. because there's going to be nighttime activities too. So that will be an extra long day of shopping and fun. So bring the whole family out. Make sure you drop by 628 Cleveland Street. We're in the Station Square Creative Suites. That's Suite 11. And we're also going to be outside on the patio. We are currently seeking, I had to take a drink. We are currently seeking artists and artisans for the community market. And we're reaching out for those of you who have asked, we are reaching out into the food world. If you are a local farm or a food co-op and I haven't contacted you yet, feel free to reach out to us, because we have there has been some requests for fruits and vegetables, and we are actively seeking local farmers to come out. And I am reaching out into other places to see if we can get some plants out there too. So we're trying to grow it as a place for you to come every Saturday and enjoy yourself, and maybe grab something to eat. We are looking for a food vendor that can operate out of a tent, because there are no food trucks on the patio. You can't. First of all, the gate's too small. The gate's too small unless you get a permit to park on the street, and that'll be up to you. And so there's an idea for our food truck friends. You get a permit to serve in downtown Clearwater, try to be on the 600 block. We'll give you a shout out. Send some food. I know we'll send some vendors your way to have some lunch. So there's a thought. We do have tastings going on today for Aunt Nisi's pumpkin dip. So if you want to come out and try the pumpkin dip, it has her pumpkin butter in it. Can I say pumpkin anymore? Pumpkin. All right. Now let's get into what the Benevolution Foundation is planning on doing next year. This is why we're raising funds. We not only do we want to stay on the Tan Talk Network for the first hour, we also want to develop some fun community events where you can come out and learn about the nonprofits that we're working with. So we definitely are going to do Summerfest for Good. And we will go into our third year of the annual Macaroni and Cheese Fall Festival. Third year as Shop Local for Good managed. It was put on a year before we took over. So actually it's 4 years. We are looking to move the annual Macaroni and Cheese Fall Festival to a larger venue that has better parking, and that is slightly closer to the Shop Local for Good team. We're looking to move it to Clearwater, so we're going to be working with the people that get the real work done, the Community Redevelopment Association and the downtown Clearwater businesses, to see what kind of partnership we can form on bringing the annual Macaroni and Cheese Fall Festival to Clearwater in 2019. My dream is to have it at Coachman Park. We'll see if that's affordable, because everything costs money, right, Lorena?
Nothing's free in this world.
Nothing's free except for a hug. Yeah, I like hugs. Speaking of hugs, one of our local artists that we met this weekend is Sparkles by Maxine. You got to meet her. She's precious. Her family is sweet. We're going to work with them on getting them set up. Aunt Nisi met them at the Festival of Trees, and she designs hairbands, and she was doing that there, and she's just an amazing young lady. And her and her mother came out to meet me on Saturday, this past Saturday, and they actually have no business presence, so we're going to help them grow from the ground up. I love a challenge. Not to mention, Maxine's just amazing. She's such a precious person. So, and she does really pretty hairbands. Her mom said they were flying off the head because she was making them at the Festival of Trees in front of people, and people were buying them right off the mannequin that she was using. So it was pretty cool. So do we have someone watching? Why does it say 2? Is that you and I? On the Facebook?
It won't say that I'm watching because I'm on.
So we do have somebody on Facebook. Don't forget to share. You want to share it. Invite your friends. Because I do not have my cell phone with me today. I am not able to directly share. So if we can get some help from some people out there, that'd be great. All righty. Now, we do have some upcoming events that I'm excited about. Not only do we have the Macy's Miracle on Cleveland Street, where your family will be able to come out, and Cleveland Street will be closed from the 400 block all the way up to the 600 block, where we will be, for all kinds of fun. They're going to have ice skating, too, in Florida, and snow, and sleigh rides. It's going to be really wild, huh?
You're going to ride on a reindeer?
No, I don't know about the reindeer. I don't know. You ride in a sleigh. The sleigh is the thing that you don't ride on the reindeer.
No, I mean, it's like Santa's sleigh or something.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Santa's sleigh. So there's sleigh rides, and there's going to be food and stuff. But there's other events coming up. On December 16th, they're going to have a free movie in the park next door to us. That's Station Square City Park. It's going to be National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So I found out about that, and I'm like, hey, let's have a night market. So you can shop on December 16th from 5 to 10. Come over, buy something local from one of our neighbors that are going to be on the patio, on the beautiful patio, from 5 to 10, and then skip right next door and watch a movie with your family. Pretty cool, huh? So that's December 16th. That is our, it's a movie in the park, and that's being put on by the Downtown Clearwater Redevelopment Association. Thanks to them. If you go to our Facebook page, you will be able to find it. It is the MarketSpace Holiday Night Pop-Up. That's what it's called. It's December 16th from 5 to 10 on the beautiful patio of Station Square Creative Suites. And then on December 23rd, it's another movie night in Station Square Park. And that is December 23rd. And it's going to be the movie called Polar Express. So great movie, by the way. And those are free. Both of those movies are free. And so that will be your last time to shop with us. I think it's a Sunday night before Christmas. Yep. Last time to shop local with the MarketSpace for Good before Christmas. December 23rd. It's a Sunday evening, and we're going to be out there from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. Our indoor showcase will be open as well. And you'll be able to come out and shop local for good and go take your family to see Polar Express for free. And the movies, and when we said that nothing in life is for free, I guess we misspoke, because those movies are free. So there's stuff in life that's free. A hug and the movies at Station Square City Park on December 16th and December 23rd. And you're going to want to come out and shop local for good and go see a movie. And they're going to have some treats, some popcorn, and all kinds of stuff for that day too. Now, let's talk about some local businesses that we've worked with in the past few years they're kind of quiet heroes. They're constantly, when I approach them about worthy causes, they actually do help. Today's sponsor is Residential Design Corp with Steve Orlando. We want to thank him for donating to the Benevolution Foundation for our first block. And we appreciate Steve. We've known Steve for many years, right, Lorena? Not only is Steve a builder of beautiful homes, he also does interior design construction of homes as well with Residential Design Corp. If you go to the Shop Local for Good Facebook page and you click on the Monday Motivation Live event page, you will get to see a link to his business. And if you're looking to build in the Tampa Bay area, we highly recommend our friend Steve Orlando and Residential Design Corp. And we appreciate his support. So, and we also want to give a shout out to somebody that just sent me a message. She's actually being showcased in the MarketSpace for Good, and she's been at our Saturday community markets. That's our dear friend Rashida Sharif. She has the sweet trees. They're very beautiful. I have one of my own that has garnets on it, but she handcrafts them, and they're beautiful trees. So they look like little bonsai trees because they're wire wrapping, and then she puts Swarovski, I can't say that word, Swarovski crystals on them for the leaves, and they're very calming and beautiful. And she's actually a coach too. She's a motivational speaker, and just an all-around pleasure to be around. So Rashida Sharif has her sweet trees on the shelf of the MarketSpace. You can come out today and find a tree that speaks to you and purchase one from us. And then she'll be out there on Saturday too at the MarketSpace for Good. So we are appreciative of her support. And then we have Jana Kins. She has Upcycled Fashion. ZK, her page is Upcycled Fashion ZK by Jana Kins. She's currently being showcased on our shelves as well with her Upcycled Fashion. She told me an interesting story that you might not know of. It takes 2,000 gallons of water to make a pair of jeans. 2,000 gallons for one pair of jeans. Yeah, so what she does is she repurposes the jeans, and she has some fantastic jewelry available out of repurposed upcycled fashion is what it's called. And then she's going to be out at the market on Saturday too. Not only does she have, she makes really cool handbags out of the jeans, and then she also does pillows and some she does some clothing too, fashion clothing. There's a skirt that I really want to get. Maybe I'll get it on Saturday. But and then she has more jewelry outside. So she'll be there Saturday. And then of course Gabby Lyons with It Works. If you've been thinking about trying It Works, and you're just wanting to sample it because maybe you're like my teenage daughter and you're really picky about how things taste, or you want to see what's in it and how it reacts to your system. Gabby has put together these really cool sample packs of the It Works products. She has a sample pack for It Works, the Keto Energy, and then she has a sample pack for the coffee, keto coffee, and then she has a variety pack that has the collagen in it too. So if you come into the MarketSpace for Good today, that's 628 Cleveland Street in beautiful downtown Clearwater. MarketSpace for Good is Gabby has her products there. So we also have Aunt Nisi. Oh, Aunt Nisi did something really cool with her fruit butters, y'all. She now has a smaller size. So if you want to come out, and what I love about the smaller sizes is you can get several different flavors and try them. And our smaller sizes are how much, Mina?
I think it's 7 for 8 ounce and 8 for 9 ounce.
All right. Well, let's not be, but it's 7 for the 8 ounce ones, $7. Yeah. So now you have to understand that this is all locally handcrafted food. It's not like you're going into the Dollar Tree and getting a crap jar of jelly. So these are fruit butters. They're all fruit. And if you had to buy that much fruit and then cook it and put it into a jar, you'd pay probably twice as much. And it wouldn't taste like Aunt Nisi's. She has some fabulous. She just we're trying out her winterberry butter. Is that what it's called?
The new one?
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah.
It has strawberries and some it has allspice, and cloves in it. And ginger.
And I think cranberries.
And cranberries. And it's fantastic. And that's available as well. So so she's coming up with new stuff. And then she has her regular ones like the banana butter, which is, by the way, simply fantastic on peanut butter jelly. I know this because my daughter makes them for me. And then she has Fierce Peach, which is peach with the kick. Mm-hmm. And it's not just for peanut butter and jelly, y'all. You can make dinner. She was saying that the Fierce Peach is really good on salmon. So you can cook it, and then you got a peachy salmon or a chicken breast if you don't like fish. Mm-hmm. So, and then we have DJ's Homemade Salsa with our dear friend, Donnie. He has every range from Fresh and Tasty, which is the mild version, all the way up to Trinidad Reaper. And Shauna was telling me that her husband tried the salsa that she brought home, and his reaction was, yep, that's hot. So he's from Colorado and apparently used to some pretty spicy salsa. So, and then all the in-between flavors. So like my personal favorites are the fruit ones. So I like burning mango and burning pineapple, and those are in the medium range. But once you've tried locally crafted salsa, you can't go back to the store garbage. Oop, was that my outside voice? It was. There's a huge difference between mass-produced food and locally crafted food. And not only is it locally crafted, but it's locally packed. It doesn't have to travel halfway across the world to get to you. So you're getting really fresh food in a jar. It's shelf stable. That's how we can sell it. So that's always available at the MarketSpace for good. But and I love it that DJ has this saying that it's not just for chips, because he's got some verde sauces, the smoky verde and the zesty verde. They're really good on steak bites, or so steak. I know. As vendors, we buy from each other. You should see the whole second shelf of my refrigerator is full of DJ's homemade salsa and Nisi's fruit butters. We threw out all the jelly. You don't need jelly when you got fruit butter. And jelly's not good for you. It's full of sugar. Yeah. So what else do we have there? We have Numa Nursery. We have the Moringa products. The Moringa tea is a slight miracle worker. And Moringa products have been used over 1,000 years, I think, is what Kendrick and Jay were telling me, as natural remedies to a lot of things. And it's also a plant-based protein as well. So we have the whole line of Numa Nursery products. We have the seed oil that you can also use on your skin for ailments. And then we have the powder for smoothies. We have the leaf that you can sprinkle on your food, add a little extra plant-based protein to your meals. And then we have the tea, which I can personally recommend for tummy aches, because I had a tummy ache the other day, and which was probably stress related. And Jay with the Moringa Growers Co-op, which I want to encourage you to look up. By the way, they're doing amazing things. That's the Moringa Growers Co-op. Look up and see how you can get involved in the co-op, because what they do is they harvest the moringa leaves locally from a co-op of thousands of trees. And you can plant a few on your property, or one, and they come by and they trim your tree. And then you're part of the co-op and you get discounts, I think. You get some kind of a benefit of being in the co-op on products that they produce, because they take the leaves back to their production facility, which is also local, and they make all the products. So they have lots of different varieties of products that you can choose from in the MarketSpace for Good. Remember, it's MarketSpace Monday. It's not that other word. MarketSpace Monday. We are open special today to see how many of our neighbors we can get off their keyboards and into downtown Clearwater to come visit us in our beautiful creative suite. That's 628 Cleveland Street in downtown Clearwater. We do have a parking garage too. During the week, it's 50 cents an hour, but you can get in and out for under $1 for sure. And you can come and visit me. And I definitely want to give you the tour if you're a local artist or handcrafter. I would love to talk with you. We had a few visitors the other day. They came out to see what the market was all about. And they're looking forward to joining us on upcoming Saturday. So I'd love it when people come out to meet us and ask questions. There's no such thing as a stupid question unless you don't ask it. Then it's stupid that you didn't ask it, because there might be a really relevant question or answer to your question that, what we want to do is encourage people to be brave. We want to motivate you. That's what Monday Motivation's about, is motivating you in our community. So, MarketSpace for Good Monday. You like that name? Instead of the other word that involved Cyber Monday. People are shopping online instead of getting out. Yes. Now she gets it. Now she gets it. Junior. So, yep. I even made up a special banner for it. So let's talk a little bit more about what opportunities are available at the MarketSpace for Good. We have the weekly pop-up shop. We have the weekly pop-up shop, which gets you a shelf, much like Rashida and Jana Kins Upcycled Fashion. They are in our weekly pop-up market. They've joined our founding members that we will tell you a little bit more about in the next hour. The MarketSpace for Good pop-up gift shop is for a week. Now, mind you, some of these market vendors pay $75, $100 to be somewhere for one day. We're going to showcase your product and your business for $50 for a week from Tuesday through Sunday. And how it works is you come out on Sunday evening before your week starts, because normally we're closed on Monday. The people that got in early this week, they get an extra day. You come out on Sunday evening and you set up the shelf the way you would like to set it up. And then when I say we, Lorena checks in your inventory because she is our inventory manager at the MarketSpace for Good. And then Shop Local for Good, our team manages the space and your sales until the following Sunday. The following Sunday, if you don't have to come back to restock, you're welcome to come back and restock or rearrange your stock anytime you want during the week, because they are your products that you can price the way you want to price them and display them the way you want to display them. So there's no going through hoops of the big box retailers that pay you way too little for wholesale of your products. You get to get the full retail value of your products minus any credit card processing fees that the Shop Local for Good team will, because we have credit card processing available. So that's $50 for a week. It's only $50 for 6 days. And then the following Sunday, you can come in and tear down your shelf, and we provide you with an inventory report of your sales. And then within 24 hours, we pay you out on any sales that you've had for that week. For the month of December only, if you want to be there for the entire month, we do have a special. It's pop up for 3 weeks, and you will get the last week for free. So you can be on a shelf at the MarketSpace for Good for an entire month for the bargain basement price of only $150. Mind you, there is a process or registration fee, one-time registration fee. Once you pay it once with the Shop Local for Good team, you don't ever pay it again, and that's only $25. So not only are your products available in our retail showcase throughout the week, they will also passively, or we do invite everybody in to our retail space during our events. They'll be on a shelf during our events. So we're basically giving the shelf away, Lorena. Basically giving the shelf away, just to get people in the door to see how fabulous the MarketSpace for Good is. Because we want to help grow your business. Not only will you get the shelf space, you're also going to get the extra bonus of promotional designs that I do myself. If you want to go to our Instagram account and see some of the promotions that I put together for local businesses, it's at shop_local_for_good. Shop Local for Good. All separated by underscores. And I will post the Instagram link and the Shop Local for Good Facebook page live that we are doing right now. If you're on Facebook, come see us and drop a comment. If you're a small business or if you're with a local nonprofit, you feel free to share the link. because that's where we are. We're on Facebook Live, we are on YouTube, and we're getting ready to go on break pretty soon. So, but we will be back after the station break. But I have a couple more minutes that I want to let you know about the updated MarketSpace for Good opportunities. It's a pop-up gift shop. We're going to have a holiday version this week. It starts on Tuesday. If you're interested, come see me today. Take a tour. We're there from noon to 7. That's 628 Cleveland Street. It's the MarketSpace for Good in the Station Square Creative Suites. And we're actively looking for artists. We're looking for artists for good that will want to display their art in the MarketSpace for Good and to be a part of our program of giving back to the Benevolution Foundation so our nonprofit can help support other nonprofits. Once again, that is the MarketSpace for Good at 628 Cleveland Street. And if you're looking for a unique space, we do have the pop-up shop. We have a few shelves left that you can join the pop-up shop, and we have a special for December only. That's December only. You want to get in before December. It is get 3 weeks and you get one free. So you could be there the whole month of holiday shopping and refill your shelf as many times as you want and be a part of the team because we have a great team. We will ask for you to enthusiastically share that you are at the MarketSpace for Good. That is one of our caveats because we are a team. We do work together as a team. And that's how everybody grows in the community. This is Karena with Shop Local for Good News on the Tan Talk Radio Network. More Monday motivation coming after this quick station break.
WTAN, Clearwater,
FM 106.1,
WDCF, Dade City, Tampa Bay, WZHR, Zephyr Hills,
FM 104.3.
Listen.
Genes, delays in the sky. I'm Michael Toscano. A new chapter in science to consider this morning, as some are already condemning as human experimentation the news that a Chinese scientist has overseen the birth of twin girls whose DNA had been edited. The scientist says it was done to make them resistant to AIDS virus, as we hear from Scott Carr.
Chinese researcher He Jiankui says he's well aware of how controversial editing the genes of a human child is, and makes clear in a posting about the birth of the twin Chinese girls named Lulu and Nana that he does not agree with using gene splicing for cosmetic alterations like choosing eye color.
Enhancing IQ or selecting hair or eye color is not what the loving purpose does. That should be banned.
Human genetic editing is banned in the U.S. Mexico says it will deport any migrants responsible for rushing the U.S. border at San Ysidro yesterday, prompting the Border Patrol to close the entry point and shoot off tear gas. Miguel Marquez has more.
There's as many as 500 of the migrants of the 5,000 or so that are here in that caravan who they say are responsible for this. All of this as the U.S. and Mexico continue to talk, apparently, about whether or not Mexico is going to take a stronger or helpful hand in managing these 5,000 immigrants who are here.
Mexico says it may not allow the migrants to stay in Mexico while the U.S. considers their applications for asylum. Schools in parts of Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, and Illinois are called off for today because of yesterday's snow, with that storm hitting Indiana and Michigan now on its way to the Northeast. That's causing air travel delays, according to meteorologist Chad Myers.
New York City, Chicago, at least 90-minute delays if your plane is leaving at all.
Planes heading to Chicago are not being allowed to depart until at least 8:30 Chicago time. The ripple effect from Chicago and New York now disrupting Atlanta's schedules. Stock futures showing big gains on Wall Street this morning. I'm Michael Toscano.
Did you ever think about hosting
CEO
your very own radio show? Here's how.
Hey, Tampa Bay, did you know you
to protect you from unpredictable interest rates? Our exclusive Rate Shield approval. First, we lock your interest rate for up to 90 days. Then, if rates go up, your rate stays locked. But if rates go down, your rate drops. Either way, you win. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate Shield approval only valid on certain 30-year fixed-rate loans. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030. Additional conditions or exclusions may apply.
Dell's Cyber Week sale for small business is on. Save big with massive deals on office essentials like computers with 8th Gen Intel Core processors and the latest servers. Even other top brand electronics and accessories are on sale. Plus, get free shipping on everything. Quantities are limited. Dell's small business technology advisors can help you find the right tech for your business needs at Cyber Week prices. Just call 877-BUY-DELL or visit Dell.com/SB Cyber Week. That's 877-BUY-DELL.
Hi, this is John Austin, host of the Book Club on the Tan Talk Radio Network. I spent 35 years in publishing, and today I want to tell you about a book that could change your life. The book is No Cash, No Problem. The author is Dave Wagenford. Dave Wagenford is one of the greatest barter experts in the world. He's bartered over $500 million in goods and services. If you want to remodel your home, but the cost is just too high, or maybe there's an automobile that you have dreamed of owning, but thought you just couldn't afford. Well, this book will allow you to do both of those things, plus hundreds more with little or no cash. Maybe you're a business owner with a cash flow problem that leads to low or non-existing profits. Read this book and see how you can increase your cash flow and your profits by time-proven techniques. The book again is No Cash, No Problem, and you can buy it now online at www.tantalknetwork.com. Click on the book and follow the instructions, or pick up the phone and call Lola at 727-441-3311. The book costs only $6.99, so do yourself a favor and buy the book today.
Hello there, Tampa Bay. This is former NFL and college football coach Jimmy Johnson. Listen to the Kelly Show every Monday starting at 5 p.m. They can sure use the attention.
And this is former Major League Baseball player, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. I also hope you listen to the Kelly Show every Monday starting at 5 p.m. They can darn sure use the money.
Hi there. This is marine wildlife artist and conservationist Dr. Guy Harvey. Please listen to the Kelly Show every Monday starting at 5 p.m. They need to feel worthy.
This is Downtown Dave. How would you like to be able to promote yourself, your business, or someone else's business for less than the cost of one 60-second commercial on many Tampa Bay radio stations? Here's the deal. You can have your own 1-hour radio program on the Tan Talk Network for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many Tampa Bay stations. Your program will be on 2 Tampa Bay radio stations and will cover 4 million people in Florida, plus worldwide on the internet in both audio and video. And you'll have a web link for your business on the Tan Talk 1340 website. We provide the producer, the state-of-the-art equipment, free production of commercials, and much more. Check it out today. Call Lola O'Brien, the Irish Hawaiian, at 727-510-7622. That's 510-7622. Call Lola O'Brien now, 727-510-7622. Call now and your 1-hour radio program can start tomorrow. Call 510-7622 for Lola O'Brien, the Irish Hawaiian, at the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Hello, this is Prior Smith speaking. Again, this winter season, vacationing Canadians are staying in touch with home, listening to Canada Calling throughout Florida. And right here on the Tan Talk Network, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. and 12 noon. Join me for Canada Calling, a 65-year listening tradition on WTAN AM 1340 and FM 106.1, WZHR Zephyr Hills, AM 1400 and FM 104.3, and WDCF Dade City, AM 1350.
Tom O'Brien is on the Tan Talk Radio Network. Every Monday through Friday from 4 till 5 p.m., Tom takes to the airwaves as he breaks down the day's market action. Tom combines his technical knowledge of the markets with his years of trading experience to take your calls and questions every market day from 4 to 5 p.m. Whether you're new to trading or an active day trader, don't miss out on the Tom O'Brien Show live on the Tan Talk Radio Network from 4 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Thinking of selling your home or buying your next property? If so, you'll need a professional realtor you can call a trusted friend. Call me on 727-723-4856 for a no-obligation appointment and price analysis of your property. I'm Asunta, the Sheila from Down Under, on top in downtown Clearwater. Call me on 727-723-4856. Station Square Realty.
This is the Tan Talk Radio Network.
It's Monday. Do you need some Monday motivation? The Shop Local for Good News team is here. I'm Karena Morrison, and we're bringing you the good news stories of our neighbors doing good in our neighborhoods.
You can find us on Facebook Live on the Shop Local for Good page, and we're looking forward to your calls.
Let's get this Shop Local for Good News conversation started, shall we? Happy Monday. This is Monday Motivation. I'm Karena Morrison, and you are listening to the Shop Local for Good News on the Tan Talk Radio Network. We are here with our fantastic producer, Ed, and he keeps me straight. And then we have Lorena, who is managing the Facebook Live video. Right, Lorena? So if you are on Facebook, you can find us at Shop Local for Good. We are live. You get to see us behind the scenes. We're also on the YouTube Live of the Tan Talk Network as well. So that's 1340. I've got it right in front of me. tantalknetwork.com is what it is. He said it's right in front of my face. So, and if you can listen to us on AM 1340, FM 106.1, FM 104.3, AM 1350, and AM 1400. That's a lot of stations. It's Greater Tampa Bay. If you could see the map, it goes from Sarasota all the way up to Pasco County, Zephyr Hills. We're talking to a lot of people potentially. So, and that's what's important about radio. What's important about radio is not only it's your time with that you can talk about things and, with a few federal restrictions on occasion. You just have to, behave and be nice on occasion. Radio can be a powerful medium because, for example, right now, the neighbors that we are communicating with are potentially in their cars and looking for good news while they're walking in or driving into work. So for all of you that are in your cars, drive safely, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you taking the time to listen to the good news. Now, we do want to get into some good news stories. We were talking about these small businesses that are featured at the MarketSpace for Good. MarketSpace for Good is a creative retail suite in downtown Clearwater, and it's located at 628 Cleveland Street in Suite 11. That's the Station Square Creative Suites. We also have a Saturday community market every Saturday that is on the beautiful patio that is adjacent to Station Square City Park. This Saturday, December 1st, is pretty exciting. Macy's and Ruth Eckerd Hall are putting together Miracle on Cleveland Street. So from the 400 to the 600 block, the road of Cleveland Street will be closed down. Now, there's plenty of public parking in downtown Clearwater. If you go to downtownclearwater.com, there's lots of information about the Miracle on Cleveland Street event. They're going to have snow and ice skating in Florida. I'm still excited about seeing that. And Mr. and Mrs. Claus will be right next door to the patio where the Shop Local for Good team is putting together a holiday community market. It's the holiday market. I forgot what I called it. because there's all kinds of markets. It's a takeoff on our Saturday community market. We're actually going to be out there from 11 a.m. till 10 at night. So as you're bringing the family out, you can come by because the gate to our patio opens right out onto Cleveland Street, and you can drop in and see what kind of local shopping you can get done while you're having fun with your family. Find some unique gifts. For example, we'll have Rashida Sharif with her sweet trees. She's going to be there. Her trees are actually going to be at the market all week long as well. So you don't have to wait. They're going to be there today. You can come out today on MarketSpace Monday. MarketSpace for a Good Monday. Get off your keyboards and come see me. I'm going to be there from noon to 7. All right. But the Macy's Miracle on Cleveland Street looks like a lot of fun for the family. They're going to have Rock'em Sock'em rockets. Robots. That's the word I was looking for too. And inflatable fun. Bounce houses, in other words. And they're also going to have, I said ice skating, didn't I? Yeah, you did. And lots of food. And they're bringing in vendors too. So it's lots of shopping in downtown Clearwater. And if you haven't been to downtown Clearwater lately, you know what I'd love to do? We are so blessed in being at the Station Square Creative Suites. It's a very zen place. Very, very calming, very nice. Lorena loves it there. And they have a beautiful fountain. So if you're the type of person that likes running to hear the fountain water, you'll get to hear that when you're shopping. So you get to hear a fountain because it's right next door at Station Square City Park. It's pretty. It's pretty over there. And then, if you have a pity that you want to make a wish, I'm pretty sure you could throw it in the fountain. I haven't seen any signs that said you can't. Not to mention the city park is a historical place. It was the location of the first train station in Clearwater. The Station Square Creative Suites is nestled in between two historical locations. The Station Square City Park, which was the first train station in Clearwater, and then Clearwater's post office, which was the first post office in Clearwater. So I'm surrounded by history, and it's really pretty to be down there. So, in downtown Clearwater is, there's plenty of parking, lots of very friendly people, lots of small business families that are working hard to make a difference in downtown Clearwater. So, we're looking forward to you coming out to visit. Don't fall for the silly rumors and all the fear factor that certain media outlets like to perpetuate. Come on down and see us because it is a beautiful town, and it's my town. It's my hometown for the past 16 years. Pinellas County has been my home county since before I was born because my mother was born here. So 3 generations, and I'm raising a 4th in Pinellas County. So the point of that whole missive was to encourage you to come out and have a great time on December 1st, which is this Saturday, on the 400 to 600 block, especially the 600 block of downtown Clearwater, because Station Square City Park is actually the hub of where the Miracle on Cleveland Street is going to be. And our team will be on the private patio that is right next to the park with all of our phenomenal small business friends who are just eager to show you what kind of special gifts you can get for the special someones in your life. Where did I stop with the MarketSpace? I was going in. I have this trick because I'm outnumbered of going through the store. Oh, Rescue Me Bakery. We have Rescue Me Bakery there. They have locally handcrafted puppy dog treats that are highly approved by Rosie. which is my dog. She's a big fan. And then we have an array of local authors. We have Tom Cuba, and he's going to be out there this Saturday. And then we have Sebastian Roberts. Sebastian Roberts was out there the past Saturday and signing books that you purchase and telling really bad jokes. I could say that on the air because this is my radio show. So if you want to hear a really bad joke, you need to come out this Saturday. Talk to Tom. Tom Cuba. He's a good author, though. We'll keep him. And then there's some collections that we have from Dark Horse Florida Publishing. These are all local authors and a local publishing company. Those are available at the MarketSpace for Good. And then we have Aramel Apothecary. She has some fantastic, really cute gift sets that you can come out and get for that special someone in your life. They're very cute. They have two flavors. I almost said flavors because they're sugar scrubs. They have two, and they're essential oil based too, which I like. Two different smelly, good smelling stuff of sugar scrubs, and then a bar of soap. And then she has a whole wide range of shower steamers. So if you're not a bath bomb person, the shower steamers are the way to go because you put them in the shower when you get in, and it's like taking a shower in a spa. So it's good for the winter time. And then she has hand lotions and body lotions and this fantastic spray. It's called Don't Bug Me. Now, if you're like me, and if a mosquito gets in the room and you're the one it munches on, you're going to want to grab up the Don't Bug Me spray because it works phenomenally. Excuse me for a moment because I need to take a sip of water. Takes a lot of voice to talk for 2 hours. All righty then. Listen, the phone lines are open and Ed's eager to answer the phone. It's 441-3000. Locally, that's 441-3000. Or toll free, 866-826-1340. We did have someone reach out to say that they were going to call in, so we'll see if, because they're a busy business person, we'll see if they can jump on the line and give us a call soon. But I'm going to continue to talk about the fabulous people that we get to work with every day. So we have B&L Fine Cigars. I'm very excited because the last place that we had their humidor wouldn't work. And we did move from St. Petersburg to downtown Clearwater. And have we been there a month? Yes, we have, because I just paid the rent again. We've been there over a month. Yes, we do pay. Shop Local does pay rent. So we've been there for over a month, and we're really, really pleased with the Station Square Creative Suites. Love our neighbors, very positive people. Shout out to Stacy Krupa. She is the resident artist and just an all-around fabulous, fantastically positive and kind of really cool coach too. I bounce ideas off of her. She's pretty phenomenal. And then Tara Richter is there with Richter Publishing. She was on last week's show. She actually has some really interesting books. I like her style on how she works with authors. So if you're a local author that wants to write something, she's your girl. Or you can go through Dark Horse Florida Publishing too. But and Tara, the Richter Publishing actually does children's books too. So if you're thinking about putting together a children's book, you reach out to her. But they are in the Creative Suites is a group of suites all together. And then we have Bella Bozio that she does Not only does she craft her own nail polish, which her husband was telling us yesterday, Lorena, that there are 7 kinds of formaldehydes in regular nail polish. And she takes all the yucky chemicals. So it's healthy nail polish. How cool is that?
It's very cool.
It is very cool. And we're working on getting her in the MarketSpace for Good as well, so that when she goes out of town, we can help rep her. We can say, hey, come get some healthy nail polish. I can't wait because her colors are gorgeous too. So she's a busy lady. And I believe we're going to be getting her in there pretty soon, within the next couple of days. So if you're looking for healthy nail polish, that's Bella Bozio giving you a sneak peek. Now, with the B&L Fine Cigars, going back to the B&L Fine Cigars, if you have any cigar aficionados in your life, they have the corksicle glasses that actually have it in their glass. They actually have a space that you can put the cigar in. It's pretty cool. And it's a unique gift, definitely a unique gift. And then they have hand-rolled cigars, locally hand-rolled cigars. And one of them is just absolutely, it's so pretty. I can't even imagine burning it. But apparently it's a really good cigar too. It's got a crisscross pattern. And Linda was telling me that it takes a long time for them to roll the cigars. So I'm just excited that because the cigar, I don't know. I don't want to be wrong about this. So you guys could call in and correct me on this. But I know Ybor was a huge place for the Cuban hand-rolled cigar artisans for many, many, many years. And we'd like to support those kind of communities. So B&L Fine Cigars supports hand-rolled cigars people, and they're available at the MarketSpace for Good. And we're open on MarketSpace Monday. MarketSpace for Good Monday. Get off your keyboards. We're open from noon to 7 today. I want y'all to come out and see me. I'm Karena. I'm the voice behind the radio. And I'm also the Shop Local for Good person that you're going to see today at the MarketSpace for Good. So, and then we have, if you're interested in getting involved with Lip Sense, we have Lasting Kisses by Sandy. She has some really informative information there. If you're interested in joining her team, she's just a phenomenal individual. And she's been a joy to work with. I've worked with her in all my events. She does all my events. And she's also going to be out there December 1st. So not only will, if you come in early, you can find out more about how the Synogens company works. If you come out on December 1st, you will get to see Sandy and get to purchase her. I'll get to get more lipstick. It's not stick. Lip stuff that lasts forever. Lip Sense. See, I've got my daughter correcting me. I've got a favorite color, so I want to grab a couple more in case they get discontinued. You never know. That always happens to me. I find a favorite color and then, not saying that Lip Sense would do that. It's just kind of karma. It's lipstick karma in my world. Lip karma. And it works with Gabby. She has openings on her team too. So, and Gabby is in the retail space with her samples, and she's going to be out we're going to have a fantastic crew on Saturday because we've also got Benit with Paparazzi. She's got a really phenomenal setup. She'll be out there too. Who else is signed up for sure? Got a couple spaces left. So if you're looking to be on the patio with us and 6,000 of your neighbors in Pinellas County walking down Cleveland Street and us encouraging them to stop in, you're definitely going to want to be at the MarketSpace for Good. So you can either be on the shelf or you can be out on the patio. We provide the table and the tent. My family sets it up. It's a family time when we all get together and play Legos. Oh, I mean tent. It's like setting up what is that kind of tinker toy? Where it's got, you know what? We're going to count the pieces. And then when we come back next week for Monday's motivation, we'll let everybody know how many pieces the tent has. Also, in case anyone's wondering, we will have the local loyal shopper reward drawing tonight. Since I added Monday, we're extending that drawing to tonight, and I will have my phone tonight, and I'll do a Facebook Live on Shop Local for Good and do it after we close at 7:00. The local loyal shopper reward program is every time you come in and shop locally with us in the retail space inside in Suite 11, you get an entry into our weekly drawing. This week's drawing is sponsored by the Copper Artist. So we have a gift basket that has a few of his artwork in it. I believe there's a dragonfly and a copper rose in this one, and perfect gifts. And then the basket is actually a planter. So it's a dual purpose. I like dual purpose things. Kind of like Upcycled Fashion by Jana Kins. So that is what we've got going. So come in to shop today on MarketSpace Monday. MarketSpace Monday, noon to 7. And you'll get an entry into the local loyal shopper reward. Now, some of our vendors have bonus reward coupons. Pretty sure Jana does, and Rashida does. So if you want to connect with them and get a coupon for a bonus entry, then you get 2 entries into the loyal shopper reward drawing. Then you can go in and shop local and potentially win. So that's pretty cool. All righty then. Let's talk a little bit more about the businesses that we work with in the community. I'm actually just on Facebook. I'm multitasking, and our friends Stephen and Joe with Joey's Biscotti, there was something that I posted about vegetables being bad for you and cake not being recalled, and I tagged Joey Biscotti in it, and he's like, you can never go wrong with cake. The hashtag for the meme was Team Cake, and I changed it to Team Brownies because Joey Biscotti on Main Street in Safety Harbor, best brownies ever. Best brownies ever. So want to give them a shout out. They're good. They're always doing good when I ask them for help. And then we have our good friends Clyde and Michael Hutchings with Edgewater in Maine. They have a retail space up in Tarpon Springs on Clusterman Road. They were huge sponsors of the gift baskets for the annual Macaroni and Cheese Fall Festival that we used for the door prize drawings. Now, if you got a strange voicemail from somebody named Karena that said you want a gift basket, I'm going to encourage you to return my call because we still have a few gift baskets that haven't been claimed. And we're going to give you till December 3rd to claim it. And if you don't claim it, then what we'll do is they'll just be used for another worthy cause, which is another fundraising opportunity to do good in our neighborhood. But they're currently at the MarketSpace for Good, which is 628 Cleveland Street. In fact, we have a whole top shelf full of them. So what is there? 4 left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So you got until December 3rd to come pick up your gift basket or to contact us and let us know. You know, if traveling is a challenge, let us know because we appreciate your support of the annual Macaroni and Cheese Fall Festival People's Choice Awards, and we'd like to reward you with the door prize that you won. So I really appreciate everybody's support of all the nonprofits that we worked with this year. And we are when I say we, the Benevolution Foundation currently has a grant application form that must be filled out because we ask you to agree to a few things. One of them is that you'll be enthusiastic about reaching out into your community. And the other one is that you'll be open-minded about trying some of the outside the box things that we have found actually work pretty effectively in our community on involving your neighbors in your mission. So if you go to the Benevolution Foundation, that is the Benevolution Foundation on Facebook, you can find the grant application form that is open until the end of the year, and then we will select just a handful this year. We actually helped out 8 nonprofits this year, and we want to scale it back a tad so that we can help out more, help a few less, but help them out more, if that makes any sense. Because it does take a lot of time. Anyone that has volunteered for a nonprofit understands that it takes time and focus, and we want to be able to focus on a handful of very enthusiastic nonprofits and show the community how successful that all volunteer worthy nonprofit can be in our community and how many neighbors that we can help. So that is the plan for that. So we are looking forward to your calls. If you want to call in, it's 727-441-3000. That's 727-441-3000. And give us a call. If you are a local business owner, let us know about nonprofits that you've supported in our community, or let us know what your specialty is, what you want to offer, and if you are doing anything special for a nonprofit today. Are you calling in? I'm waiting for your call. All right, let's just go on with another story that I want to talk about. This story is about a city that is trying to grow and the family businesses that are in it, and about understanding how challenging it can be to be a brick and mortar owner of a small business. Now, not only do you have some of our business owner friends have regulations that they have to deal with because of the products or services they provide, but then you have rent, and you sometimes have power and internet and all kinds of bills. So when you go into that small business store, I just want to encourage you to understand that you're not going to get Walmart pricing, because our big box, let's just say big box pricing, because you are actually supporting a small business family, or helping to support a small business family. And while their products might be slightly higher in a cost point, you're going to be doing your neighborhood a favor by helping to strengthen local commerce. So that just means that your dollars are empowered that much more. Now, a lot of these small businesses that I've been speaking about, when you go in and you bring your family in and you shop locally with them, they turn around, and some of the proceeds that they have from your sales turn around and go to help support a worthy local nonprofit. So that's basically what Shop Local for Good is. We're encouraging our neighbors to shop locally for the good of the community. And by doing that, we spotlight the local business owners who are supporting the nonprofits doing good in our neighborhood. And we encourage those nonprofit supporters to shop local for good with the business owners. Now, we also want to give a shout out to Angie's Grill. That's 1732 Drew Street. I was just talking to our Facebook family during the break and letting everybody know that I'm starving, first of all, right now, because Lorena and I do a breakfast and brainstorming at Angie's Grill on Mondays. So that's precisely why I'm not opening until noon today. Lorena and I will be at Angie's Grill after the show, having our breakfast. And not only could you get a breakfast there for just a handful of change, it's a fantastic tasting breakfast. And it's 1732. I want to give a shout out to Shelly. She is our server extraordinaire. If you go in and you cross paths with Shelly and you leave with a frown, you shouldn't have gotten out of bed this morning, because she's super fantastic and just a very positive person. So we appreciate and an amazing server too. And want to give a shout out to Juan and Angela. They are the family owners of Angie's Grill at 1732 Drew Street. And hey, if you're out and about and you want to stop by for breakfast, I am wearing a peach shirt and Lorena is wearing a yellow jacket. And it's a nice little place, so you can't miss us. I highly, highly, highly recommend the Angie's omelet. It's tasty. It's very good. And on Tuesday, we're totally doing Taco Tuesday this week, Lorena. Couple weeks in a row we've missed it, and then now they serve breakfast all day. They're open until 3:30, and they serve breakfast all day. But on Tuesdays, they have phenomenal tacos and empanadas. They're just fantastic. They're yummy, and they're really good price too. I'm not going to say the price out loud because I think I know it, but I don't want to be misrepresenting it. But you could eat really healthy for around $5. Let's just put it that way. And really tasty. So don't go through the drive-thru. Stop by Angie's. And if you call Angie's Grill ahead of time, they'll make your food up for you. And then they have a limited delivery area too. So we are going to be doing breakfast and brainstorming this morning at Angie's Grill, 1732 Drew Street. It's on Drew Street, right across the street from the 7-Eleven. And then definitely Taco Tuesday. You going to remind me in the morning?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Lorena's going to remind me. And then, maybe we'll share the Taco Tuesday video that we put together. We got to work with Angie's Grill on marketing their business for a while until the annual Macaroni and Cheese Fall Festival kind of took over my life. But we're still behind the scenes on that page, and we put together a Taco Tuesday video that I find fun. So we'll share that one again. Anyway, who else? Pets Unlimited. Oh, yeah. We can't forget our friends with Pets Unlimited. All right. Pets Unlimited has been going, they've been in business for a long time. Well over 20 years. Wow. Maybe 30. Wow. And those guys are great. Oh my gosh. And they know things. They know about all kinds of things. And they have now Pets Unlimited. That's where the Morrison family gets their puppy and kitty dog. Kitty dog? Oh my goodness. We get our puppy and kitty food from Pets Unlimited. And our litter. All our pet supplies. Yep. Except for the treats. We definitely get the treats from Rescue Me Bakery. We're trying to get Rescue Me Bakery in Pets Unlimited. I just got to tie Kathy down because she runs around all over the place. She's a very busy lady. Very busy business lady. But no, shout out to Pets Unlimited. That's also on Drew Street. The exact address, I'm at a loss as of now. But you can't miss it. I'm going to look it up. Friendly service. I just, once you get to know the owner of a small business, it's a special place to shop. So Pets Unlimited in Clearwater. Google is a wonderful thing, by the way, especially when you're doing it on your laptop, when you're live on the radio. Radio is an adventure. Now, last night when I found out that my guest was unable to make it, I did announce it that today would be a call-in show. Call-in shows are pretty, they can be an adventure because either people call in or nobody calls in and you get to talk. So Pets Unlimited, the address is 1888 Drew Street in Clearwater. And I'm actually looking at the Google pages. I'm also a Google local guide. So whenever I go into a place and I take a picture, Google sends me a message and asks me to add it to their Google Maps. So I'm seeing photos that I've taken. I had a milestone this past, I think it was 2 months ago. I had a milestone of over 1 million views of my photos. Yes, so that's why when you're working with Shop Local for Good, we don't play. We do, we can visit your business. I love taking pictures of small business things. I do come from a photography family. My father was a photographer for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when I was a kid. He was their cheerleaders photographer. My mother really appreciated that job. Not really. The cheerleaders were very nice, though. They would come over the house for the headshots. So shout out to Pets Unlimited. And they open at 9 a.m. this morning. They're located at 1888 Drew Street in Clearwater. Yep. And we've got 15 minutes to talk about more of our favorite places to go. What's your favorite place to go, Lorena? Local. Johnny's Italian Restaurant. Oh, that's Linda's.
Yeah, I like to go there too.
Johnny's Italian Restaurant. If you're looking for Italian, that's a place to go. By the way, y'all, nobody's paying me to say these things. Just letting you know. Yeah. We are not being paid to say these things. These are actually business owners that I've personally worked with in the community that have supported nonprofits or projects or events in the past. So shout out to Johnny's Italian Restaurant. Oh my gosh, their clam. Now I'm promoting Johnny's Italian Restaurant and I'm about to talk about their clam chowder. Go there on a Friday, guys. Their clam chowder is to die for. It's really good.
Manhattan or New England is good.
Yeah. Lorena gets the Manhattan. I get the New England. I like the creamy one. So that's a spotlight for Italian. And then we, of course, we can't forget our mobile vendors. We got the King's Bistro. We got Brain Freeze, please. Oh, here's the thing. When you're doing events, when you're managing events, for me anyway, there is no eating. I do not eat. And so some of these places like Brain Freeze, please, I get like a taste. And her ice cream is phenomenal. She has rolled ice cream. So shout out to Nikki and Brain Freeze, please. And she won Tampa Bay's Sweetest Treat for People's Choice. And then who else? Who else on wheels do we love that we've had before that's still in business? Oh, we do want to give a shout out to Vogue Glamour Parties. I'm so glad I didn't forget that. Shout out to Suzanne with Vogue Glamour Parties and Events. Now, she has an RV that she's restored into a diva den. It's a glamour bus. The RV's name is Lucy. She named it. And what Suzanne has offered is for she's actually donated a glamour party to the Benevolution Foundation. So what we're doing is we do have a fundraiser happening right now, and for a minimum donation of $20, we will throw your name in a hat, and we'll have a drawing to win the glamour bus party. So it'll be a door prize drawing. It is not a raffle; it's a door prize drawing, and we just ask that you. The suggested donation is a minimum of $20. That helps us stay on the air. You get to work with, or you get to have a party with Suzanne and her fabulous team. And she's really passionate about making sure that your time with her is fantastic. If you want to look up Vogue Glamour Parties and Events, Vogue Glamour Parties and Events, and check out all our pictures. She also does like a bridal wedding events. She's just an event diva. And then she does hair too. She does, if you want to get all fancied up before you go out. But anyway, Suzanne's a huge, huge supporter of nonprofits. And we appreciate her donation to the Benevolution Foundation of the Glamour Bus Party. So, Glamour Bus Party suggested donation is a minimum of $20. Then we throw your name in a hat for a door prize drawing to win the party. Now, the party is valued at $475. So, a $20 suggested donation for a very worthy cause is, then we're going to limit the tickets. So you don't have to worry about hundreds of thousands of people. Now, listen, tomorrow is #Giving Tuesday. Remember, tomorrow is #Giving Tuesday. So if you can, what I'm going to ask you to do is, if you want, is, pick at least 2 nonprofits, 3. I'd say pick 3 nonprofits because I have 3 in mind. The Benevolution Foundation, and love to highly recommend Bailey's Way Rescue. Remember at the beginning of the show, we were telling you that they don't actually have a animal shelter. I love their mission because they're all volunteers. And what they do is rescue dogs from kill shelters and put them in foster homes. So it is a true labor of love. And then sometimes they help with vet bills of animals that have been injured. So we want to give a shout out to Bailey's Way Rescue Team. And then Kids Campaign. Kids Campaign is all volunteer managed with a dual mission. One of them is to encourage volunteerism in our community. And the other one is to assist families that are living with the challenges of pediatric cancer. Assist them with certain expenses that, sometimes aren't covered by insurance or other bigger nonprofits. So that's the Benevolution Foundation. You can find us on Facebook, The Benevolution Foundation, or Bailey's Way Rescue. You can also find them on Facebook, or Kids Campaign. That's KIDS Campaign, Inc. You can donate. Those would be your 3. You can donate to all 3 of them, $3.33 each, and that's less than a $10 bill. That's less than 2 visits to a corporate coffee shop. And then, if you want to spend under $20, you can have lunch for 2 to celebrate with Taco Tuesday at Angie's Grill. Lunch for 2. Taco Tuesday. So we are going to be wrapping it up pretty soon. We if you want to call in before we are done, we've got approximately 9 minutes, so you could get a lot of talking done in 9 minutes. Trust me on that one. So if you are a small business owner, this is the Shop Local for Good News, Shop Local for Good hour. And if you're a small business owner that has a passion about a local nonprofit, feel free to call in. It is 727-441-3000. That's 727-441-3000, or toll free 866-826-1340. So what else? Oh, Carolyn's Kitchen. They were a sponsor of the Passport for Good. We also have some Passports for Good remaining. Now, what Passports for Good is, it's a leather personal organizer, and it is packed full with coupons. And the organizer part is not dated. So when you get one, which we have available at the MarketSpace for a $20 donation to the Benevolution Foundation, you get a beautiful personal leather organizer that could be used as a wallet too. And they definitely stand up to the test of time, because I've had one in my purse for approximately 6 months, maybe longer, and it still looks fantastic. And what you'll get is you'll get a bunch of nonprofit, or you'll get a bunch of coupons to save at some of the people that we've been talking about. So you'll definitely save more than $20. It's over a couple $100 in savings. And so come on in. MarketSpace for Good Monday. MarketSpace Monday. Get off your keyboards. It's 628 Cleveland Street in downtown Clearwater. That's 628 Cleveland Street in downtown Clearwater. And we're looking forward to seeing you there from noon to 7. And then you can pick up a Passport for Good for a $20 donation to the Benevolution Foundation. If you are a market vendor that is looking for a unique space with an enthusiastic and positive team, we invite you to come in and give the place a tour. Ask your questions. Come out and see the beautiful patio. Meet me in person. Let me show you some of the work that I've done for other nonprofits and for small business owners, because your investment in Shop Local for Good is much more than a table and a tent. Much like we have hashtag more than a shelf for the pop-up shops. When you are at our Saturday community market, we do provide the table and the tents, but we also provide an active voice in bragging about you being a part of the team, which includes, did you see somebody?
Yeah.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Oh, somebody different. Okay. Anyway, going back to the MarketSpace for Good, your investment. Oh, hey, Gabby. Your investment in the Shop Local for Good team means that you get my loyalty. I'm really insistent on my non-compete clause, so it takes me a little bit longer to fill our markets. However, I want to guarantee the shoppers a shopping adventure of variety, and I also want to definitely protect the small business owner families that invest in our markets, because they work very hard for their market vendor money, and I want to respect that. So much like the MarketSpace for Good, if you're on a shelf in the MarketSpace for Good and someone approaches us to be on the patio, that's actually, we consider all our vendors under the same roof. So if you are on a shelf inside our retail suite, we will not have vendors that are selling the same product out on the Saturday community market. So We like to say that our indoor pop-up shops are kind of like a cloning machine for market vendors. You come in on Sunday night and you set up your shelf. You can come in as often as you want. We do ask that you be a part of the team and share that your products are available at the MarketSpace for Good with the supporters of your business. We also design a special promotion for you, and we share it in both events and on our MarketSpace page. So you are definitely getting much more of a value for your $50 than you would at most markets. Not to mention, you're there for 6 days instead of just an afternoon. And you don't have to, brave the weather. Last Saturday, the wind was wicked. Lorena and I were having to hold the tent down while I made an emergency phone call to my husband, who brought 5 of the 5-gallon water bottles to hold the tents down because it was trying to fly away.
At least it wasn't raining.
Yep. And the breeze was nice.
Yeah.
Breeze was nice. And once the tents were tied down, everybody was happy. But I invested too much money in those tents for them to be flipping up into the air and bapping somebody on the head. So, daddy to the rescue. Shop Local for Good is truly a family-owned business, just saying. We are a team. And it's family, both DNA and non-DNA related. We do have a fantastic team of vendors that support each other on all kinds of levels. So if you're looking for an enthusiastic group to be involved with that is in the process of, we actually grow. We are growing every week. We started on November 10th, and we have had more sales every week. So this is Shop Local for Good. Shop Local for Good News, Monday Motivation. We're on every Monday from 7 to 9 on their Tan Talk Radio Network. You can find us at shoplocalforgoodnews.com or our Facebook page, Shop Local for Good. We look forward to seeing you at MarketSpace for Good Monday, and everybody have a great week.